So real quick, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to record of this, but I just wanted to bring you guys along. This is going to be kind of off topic of the current video series we have going right now. A P-pump swapping a 24 valve. Sorry about all the stuff in the back, that's yard sale stuff. But yeah, we are going to head over to a buddy's shop right now, and we're going to do a Duramax engine swap to LMM truck. And we're going to lift the cab up tonight, and we are going to take the engine out of this truck. That's really the only thing we're using out of this truck. And then you'll see we're going to be putting it into another truck. So without further ado, we'll catch up when we get there. And like I said, guys, it's not going to be a whole lot of technical stuff on how to remove a cab or how to do any of this. It's just going to be mainly time lapse, because I don't really have the time to go through and stop and record all the time. We're working with a limited amount of time. Bear with me here, but I figured I'd bring you guys along so you can see what we're doing. get to touch base on anything with you guys on basically what we're doing, but This truck, we simply just pulled the body off of, took the engine out, and this truck over here, this dually, has a broken crankshaft. It's really hard to tell, but if these engines, it kind of has like a miss, and the harmonic balancer will just sit there and shake and wobble while the engine's running, so that tells you the crankshaft's broke. It's pretty common in these. It's not super common, but I mean, it does happen. The truck is, it's really not that high mileage truck either, so I mean, it can happen on any of them. Basically, the crankshaft broke, so I may try to record a little bit tomorrow whenever we come up and take the body off of that truck, off this black dually, lift it up, and then put the other LMM engine into that truck and set it back down. But this truck's just for body parts at this point. It's pretty beat up, and it's got some front end damage. But yeah, I was gonna record a little bit more and kind of try to touch base with you guys a little bit more on what we were doing. But by the time I got here, one of the other mechanics here had already got the cab. I mean, he was already an hour into it, and I only had like 45 minutes worth of work, and we had the cab off, pulled the motor out, and then just stuck the body back on it so it can go to the next owner of it. And boom, just like that, we're back. I know that was kind of a weird video and pretty much just a bunch of content of us just running around working, but I mean, I just kind of wanted to be able to put something out for you guys and keep you up to date on what I'm doing. I'm not being lazy. I'm not trying to work on Mason's truck. We're not trying to work on it. We're just doing other stuff in between. So we obviously, if you guys haven't seen the last video, we started P-pumping this truck. We are in the process of doing so, but we are waiting on parts right now. So to complete the part 2, I don't know if it's going to be a 2-part, 3-part video. I really don't know how many videos are going to be involved in us getting this truck done. I think we're down to 2 weeks now. 2 weeks, and we're supposed to have this ready to race in Ohio. But yeah, so I got the vacuum. I'm not even going to tell you. We're not going to talk about it. You'll just have to wait until the next video on that. But yeah, so really, I guess that's it. That's going to wrap up the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, comment if you're new. We love hearing from you guys. I've noticed a lot more you guys are interacting with us, and it's just it makes my day to hear from you guys. You like the videos and stuff, and we truly enjoy making them, and we want to keep doing it. We enjoy doing it. I mean, this is stuff that we're doing regardless. I don't want you to take it the wrong way, but basically, I mean, we would be doing this stuff regardless. Even if we didn't have a YouTube channel, this is just every day-to-day life for you guys, and it seems like a lot of you guys enjoy watching it, so we're going to continue to keep making these videos as best as we can. At the camera, I am going to get a better camera eventually, to try to be able to put out better content, just so you can see what's going on more. Using the GoPro, it's kind of like a fisheye. You don't really get a high definition, flat view of what's going on. Like, you can see more around you, but you guys get what I'm saying. But yeah, that's kind of all I had to say. If you guys liked the video, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on this. Also, I want to add in, there we go, line again saying that's the end of the video. We're debating on what we want to do with this engine. Eventually this truck is going to need a motor. It doesn't right now. It runs fine. It has like no blow by, and it holds up great. Knock on wood, holds up great. But we do, for this winter, maybe in several months, the upcoming winter, we do want to do an engine build. I've never personally completely redone a bottom end in a Cummins engine, and it would be a good learning experience to do so. And we kind of were thinking about maybe putting like this crank in a 6.7 block, and then in theory, and correct me if I'm wrong on any of this, I've been doing my research on Google, but if we put this crank in a 6.7 block, then we would get a bigger bore and we would have a 6.4 engine. Or we could put a 6.7 crank in this and use the same size bore but have a longer stroke and have, I think it's a 6.2. And like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, but let me know what you guys think we should do with it. Should we take the crank out, get rid of the block, and get a 6.7 block? And yes, you can get a timing cover from Power Driven Diesel, so we could transfer that P-pump onto a 6.7 block. So should we take the crank out of this, put it in a 6.7, use 6.7 pistons, these 12-valve rods, or should we get a 6.7 crank and put it in this 5.9 block? I mean, I've heard that the 6.7 rods at higher RPM, the angle that they get put at, it makes them a little weaker. I don't really know. I know any way that we go, I'm pretty sure we're going to have to do some custom machining. But I mean, we can figure all that out when we go. I just want to know what you guys think. What kind of engine should we try to build? And it would be a good learning experience, and it'd be great content. And we just don't want to just do like a 12 valve rebuild or a 24 valve rebuild. We want to do something a little different. But I mean, for the price, a 6.7 crank, I've found them anywhere from like $500 to $700, and a 6.7 block you can get, you know, just the bare block for like $1,000. So I mean, it's really up in the air. We don't know what route we're gonna go. So leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys want to see, and we will more than likely start getting parts together for this winter, and we're going to do a video series on building an engine.